Hey, Truth Seekers, welcome back. 169th post here. If you follow my video blog, you're probably well aware that I've connected many different things to this conspiracy of gematria and numerology that I'm presenting, from world politics to even professional sports. And in this past Sunday, we got a clear example of what I am trying to demonstrate. This past Sunday was November 30th, 2014. You would write that date, 11/30/14. Notice the 113 within the date. That's a lot like Canfield Green Apartments. It sums to 113 in gematria, the apartment complex Michael Brown was shot in front of. Anyhow, that date is 11 plus 30 plus 14. It sums to 55, a very important number in numerology. The word numerology itself sums to 55 in gematria. 55 and 10 are considered to be God numbers in numerology. So the date had a numerology of 55. What else is interesting is that out of every single team in the NFL, the only team playing this Sunday that had a gematria of 55 was the St. Louis Rams. Here's their name. Saint becomes 18, Louis becomes 22, Rams becomes 15. Added up, it sums to 55. If you notice the word saint, it breaks down to 11952. If you look at those numbers 5-2, I find it interesting because the Rams happened to win their game this past Sunday by a score of 52-0. The word heart sums to 52. That's what I often think of when I think of 52. The word heart and how central it is. So, in this tribute that occurred in this game, at the beginning of the game, 5 players came out and they put their hands up for the phrase "hands up, don't shoot," which sums to 69 in gematria. Let's go through the players, the 5. Tight end Jared Cook, who wears the number 89. This is interesting because the Mike Brown shooting took place on August 9th, a lot like 8-9. The word Cook sums to 44, just like the word kill. He was born on 4/7. The name Mike Brown in gematria sums to 47. Jared Cook was born 4/7, a lot like 47. He has a numerology for his birth date of 98, very much like 89, very much like the date Mike Brown was shot at. Out of all 5 of these players, I want to note that they're all players who received the ball. 4 of them are wide receivers. Jared Cook, who we just talked about, is the tight end, the only non-wide receiver, but all 5 are pass catching positions. So think they use their hands, and this is about hands up. I think that's why they chose receivers for this skit. Kenny Britt, another wide receiver. The name Kenny in gematria sums to 33. That might make many of you think of the show South Park. They killed Kenny. Trey Parker came up with that. Parker's another 33 word. Kenny and Britt with simple English gematria sum to 69, both names, just like hands up, don't shoot. He was born September 19th, 88. Numerology for that date is 116, like the word country, like the number 911 upside down. This past Sunday, on the same day of the skit, he wore the name Mike Brown on his jersey. Another receiver who got in on it, Stedman Bailey. He's born 11/11, November 11th. The name Stedman Bailey with Pythagorean gematria sums to 49. Very important number in this Michael Brown story. Chris Givens, number 13 wide receiver. His name, simple English gematria, sums to 133, Chris Givens. Tavon Austin, born March 15th. I expect something crazy coming up this March 15th. March 15th, 2015, maybe on Tavon Austin's birthday. His name sums to 66 in gematria. So you see all these players, even they got numbers on them, which is very common for professional athletes. I'm actually surprised none of the 5 have a 33 life number. That actually goes against the odds. But anyhow, you guys, the point is these professional athletes, As well as being talented physically and at their professional sport, I really truly believe a lot of them are actors in many rights, and I think that's why they get paid the same type of money actors make. And I think that's why, when asked to, they'll come out and do a little skit, such as Hands Up, Don't Shoot. I'm quite certain the reason there were 5 men from this team on this date all has to do with numerology and the conspiracy that is being waged against us 24/7. So I just want to give you guys that little update, share some new knowledge. Until next